As you already know by now, a class is a container which contains all the members that are used to write a program. These members include variables and methods. We shall learn about methods later. But the big question is, why use a class? Everything here is in the form of classes and objects. OOP is a methodology in programming created to simplify things, and Java follows this methodology. In object-oriented programming, a class acts as a blueprint from which objects are created. Consider the blueprint of a car. The blueprint consists of 2 tires and the car body. From this blueprint, we can design any type of car object which has 2 tires and a body. The properties of each object can be different, such as the color, shape, etc., but will keep the original properties of the blueprint, class. In other words, a class defines all the aspects that will have to be kept the same: 2 tires, a car body, while objects are a real example of that class. Thus, we can create infinite objects from a blueprint, i.e. class. But an object can have only one blueprint class. An interesting and simple concept, isn't it? So, we have understood the need for classes and objects in Java. Now, let's see how to use them in our program. In the above program, car is the class and object, Mercedes is its object. We also have a data member in the class called color, which defines the color of the car. Before you get scared of what you just saw, the main method is actually written that way. Didn't tell you this since before you get scared. For now, just know that it's done this way. You will understand more about each word used here as we move ahead in the course. Inside the main method, the first line shows how we create an object. It looks like the same way we declare an array, but in this case we are using the car class as a type. Not too bad. Then we use the name of an object, along with the dot, which is called as an access operator. The dot is used to access any of the members of that class. This is how we use classes and objects in a program. Smile. Great. In this chapter, we have learned what exactly is object-oriented programming. What is a class and its purpose? What is an object and its purpose? Let's learn about a few good practices in programming. Although these are not mandatory, they keep your code neat and consistent. A class name should start with a capital case, e.g., car, good family, my class. An object name should start with a small case and every first letter of the next word should be in the capital case, like object Mercedes, my object, my family. So here we are. The end of the basic Java course. Hope you have learned something from this. But there is no end to education. It is not that you read a book, pass an examination, and are finished with education. Our entire life, from the moment we are born to the moment we die, is a learning process.
Java is an object-oriented programming language. Object-oriented means Java supports classes and objects. A class is similar to a blueprint for creating objects. A class defines the aspects or attributes which have to be kept the same for all the objects. Let's say we have to create different types of cars. The blueprint has aspects such as 4 tires and the car body. From this blueprint, more cars will be made, so this blueprint is a class. With the help of this class, cars with different colors and different sizes are made. These cars are the objects, as they're made by following the aspects given in the class, which is the blueprint. Hence, we can create infinite objects from a class, but an object can have only one class.